Hello, everyone. Again, back on Monday. I hope that everyone enjoyed this last weekend and it's starting this week with a lot of power and strength. Today, I want to talk about something that I've been thinking of related to agentic users for sure, but not only to that, into how we humans are going to now process information and kind of learn in the age of AI, where basically there is infinite abundance of content. The complete idea is something that also I will debate next Wednesday on an event that the AI Collective invited me to discuss about Moldbot, or this crap that is now going viral because of the ability of providing full access to your computer so it goes and do things. And the question here is, now that we have basically infinite amount of content generated by AI via text, voice, video, applications, everything, is that now there are two factors of importance. One is for sure distribution, but when there is so much distribution about everything, it's simply hard to actually spot what a specific product feature or content you want to consume, because there is so much spam or simply so much about everything. And the next thing is, how do we consume it? For example, right now, if you are using AI for anything, one of the main features that I think you get benefit from is summarization. So sending a huge document, sending a conversation, and spot the things that you are looking for. That is useful across like emails. This is useful across documents, and this is useful across, I think, all industries, because we all need information to take decisions. But now, and here is where I think agentic users will go into the next step of development. It is, how do we consume this information? After we task AI to go and gather some topic of your interest, or go and process 1,000 emails across your sales organization, how are you going to consume that? For me, one of the main things or kind of processes that I currently use is to use NotebookLM. I basically send everything to NotebookLM and then request for audio overview. I am a visual learner, but I think visual, like multi channel learner. But for me, text specifically for very long documents, it is not the best way. I simply lose track. I don't collect with the things that are relevant for me. But when I have a meeting, for example, I think I am very good at just having a continuous conversation, and on the back of my mind have this kind of log tracking of the things that I have to do next. But for when there is kind of a research investigation, currently I usually go with Notebook LM, or kind of getting stuck on, okay, I just have to read this, or I'm going to send a document. I have a conversation, like a rack conversation with AI. But I think there are other options. And one of the main options that I have on my mind is the GenUI protocol, where, for example, if you are working with Gemini application or Claude or any other AI app tool, like the main foundational models, you get access to things like Canvas. And Canvas, for me, when the first time I saw it from Anthropic, I think it was Anthropic or ChatGPT, it was amazing because I didn't need to have like a very long conversation where every time I want to do an update or I want to add something else, it needs to kind of show me the complete text on my conversation. Now I have the ability of having on this side, like a left side, the things that are important or the document that we're working on. And that simply changes the way I work. And that, like, Canvas is a great thing, but audio's overview, when you have this conversation of two AI personas discussing about the topic of your interest. It's great because you have perspectives that may be different from yours, and it's simply easy to consume. But now we have like even more flexibility on how to consume information with AI generated UIs. So, for example, the thing that I'm doing right now on the daily news from Monday to Friday related to venture capital and AI, the animations that I do there, I generate them with agentic users, but that is simply to transfer like basic information about news, but it could be used for something way more complex, like hey, build some slides for me. Hey, I have this big summary, generate animation for me that helps me to understand it. And right now the application is able to do it, but I think there is much more I could do to simplify that process and to customize it for everyone. So I am thinking that the next step for agentic users is to focus on that. Now you are able to use the platform to collect information. You are able to use the platform to summarize this information. But now the next layer that I'm building is you are going to be able to use the platform to understand information in the way that you understand information. And it will be like multi-channel for most people, like video, animations, maybe quizzes, um, all those type of interactive actions that you could do to learn. And the focus is not for general learning. I think there will probably be better applications if you want to learn, I don't know, history, something like that. But I want to focus on building these tools to learn about interactions. And this is something that I truly think of is how do we communicate. Before, for me, when I wasn't in a kind of big city or talk to random people on the street, etc., the communication type with the people that I hang out, it is very similar. So when we started the conversation, it was clear that we understand each other. But now that I have been exposed to like different cultures, different environments, people that works in different industries, sometimes they like the idea of transferring something seems easy, but it is hard. It is hard when you go into a conference and they go into Q&A and someone asks something and half of the people there didn't really understood the question. The guy that now or girl that needs to respond also didn't quite understand the question. So those type of interactions is where I identify that hey, we can build something using AI to facilitate that. But since we are not able to just pop up like in VR, like an application where when we're talking, I want to focus on building these tools to analyze interactions between people over the internet. So, for example, for the news thing, I usually like read the news. It's good for me. I like to do it, and besides that, I generate these videos for everyone. Um, but I think I can add an extra layer of, hey, I am going to learn about not only today's news. I want to have some compound history of the news that then I could interact to try to learn more and also take decisions about where I want my businesses, my investments, my work to go because I have this ability of learn what happened on the last, I don't know, 3 months with this mixed channel view. So that is what I've been thinking of. I don't know if anyone else has an idea about it. Like, how are you consuming or learning right now? Because I also understand that it's different for everyone. When it is always interesting for me to know how people work, but even more how people understand. So I think that's where agentic users will go. I will keep building these type of tools. So you are going to simply and seamlessly collect this information, summarize it, or interpret it in some way, and then consume it. That's the next layer that I'm going to build, the consumption part. I think there is a lot of things that I need to learn first of how human consume information based on different kind of neurodiversity things. Um, but yeah, I think that's something that we need to focus on because right now and the next months, years, there will be so much abundance of information. There will be so much content that is simply AI generated without any filters. So that's where we can use AI to filter everything for us and just get what we want. And we can use agentic users to understand that information over the time. So that is kind of the complete thought that I'm having. I actually updated the interface of the application, like the landing page, to be simply informed, and I really like how it went. If you go and search agentic users on Google, now it says agentic users, your team, your AI team for life and work, and that's something that I think it's very important. Like you are going to have your team to go and take care of your interest, do the research for your personal things, and but also for your work if you want to add your agentic user because they have their own email into a big communication thread across your industry. You could do it and use these tools to learn about what's happening. So then you can take the decision because that's the thing again with AI. There will be so much. So how do you make an informed decision? And that's what I want to solve with agentic users. Okay. Um, what else? I do not want to show my screen and go over agentic users interface. I already show you how you can create these newsletters. The content is going great, I think. There's been some tractions on some posts, so that's good news. But let's talk about something different. I want to talk about a little bit about the AI environment, let's say, here in Toronto. And it's going to kind of recommendations. For me, when I started agentic users, start of last year, wow, I didn't exactly know what to do. And I made all the regular mistakes that an engineer, I think, makes of I want to start building something and then I will go and validate it. And I still think that that is a good way of doing things because my main focus right now is not go and direct kind of I don't know, may get market cap something. It's like I really want to make a tool that some people use and love, and this exploration phase it's being great. And being in a city as Toronto, where I am able to easily find AI conferences, technology conferences, meetups, it's been great. I've been able to go and get kind of feedback from other users. And most importantly, I do see a lot of interest in the industry if you are an AI founder. And this is something that where I want to kind of share how it's been for me. I've done software development for what 6 years? I don't know, like maybe 7 years. But the shift on how you get help before and after I decided to put a brand on me, like a product, and actually go and build, completely change. If you are doing something, you want to learn something, you are a technical or a non-technical, and you want to build something, highly recommend to put a brand on it, actually build something like a website, just a landing page, and go and try to share what you want to do and how you're doing it, and just do it. Like that's something else. I don't think if you build a landing page and you just go and sell it without actually building something, I don't think is as good, because you are contributing to this kind of spam abundance of uh, visual things that do not provide any value. But yeah, I think it's great to position yourself as a founder if you're serious about it, and just put the name there and start promoting, start building, because the reception of the people, the reception of other companies, it is great. There's been a big shift of the posts that I see on my LinkedIn before to now, and they always say kind of environment shapes you, and this is a great example. I see so many people trying to do things similar to me, like building something. I want to build something. I want to solve this, and I didn't have that before on my kind of environment. And after publishing myself as, hey, I'm building agentic users, I am doing this with agentic users, it is great to see that more people is doing the same, and it is great to see people that are succeeding, and there is people that maybe are not getting the level of success that they want, but they keep doing it. So yeah, great recommendation, I think, is if you're really serious about doing something, it doesn't matter if you are successful yet, just keep doing it, because the market reception about you keep doing things, it is better than everything that I experienced before, as I am just trying to do it. It's like I'm really doing it. But okay, I think that that is all for today. Again, amazing. Very happy doing the lives on Monday. Happy Monday to everyone. I know that the weather in a lot of times is not the best right now, but we have sun at least here. So I hope that everyone is warm, if you are in a cold place, uh, and everyone is safe. And again, try agentic users. Give it a try. Keep building. Bye bye.